Okay, good morning. Welcome to another beautiful day. Uh, don't see any reason why today would be any different than yesterday. We should all uh, be making some money here. Uh, I had this up on the screen last night through our member e-learning. Also, a reminder because this is going to go out to the public that tonight is public e-learning. And that'll be 8 o'clock Eastern right here in the room. No password required. Good morning, Howard. We have kind of a holiday membership bonus here. If you upgrade or buy a 1-year membership, you'll receive 2 extra months on top of the 2 months that you already received for buying a yearly membership. Buying a yearly membership, you get a 2-month discount. We're giving 2 more months, so that's 4 free months. With a 6-month upgrade, or if you're a non-member maybe and you're looking to buy 6 months, normally we give 1 extra month with that 6 months, so you're only paying for 5. And now we're going to give an extra month, and this is all if it's done by December 31. So you get 2 free months on a 6-month membership. You're only paying for 4. Non-members, if you just simply want to become a member before December 31, you'll receive 1 free month on top of that. Also, anybody that does any of this, please make sure you email me so I know you're doing it. Very important. It's not automatic. Just drop me a little line here on my email, or phone me if you like. You'll also receive $100 off the January Rounded Bottom Breakout Clinic that I'm going to be putting on. It will be in toward the end of January. If you're interested in doing that. Okay, we've got, let's see here. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's take a look here. We've got the SPY, bullish morning star. Bullish morning star. Wow, really rocked out here. There's your bullish morning star. Whoops, there we go. Bullish morning star right off the 50-day simple moving average, and we had great follow through yesterday. Let's draw a line down here. There you go. Bulls. A couple times yesterday, I got the impression there was a few, and I had some few people call me on the phone. I got the impression that, well, we've gone too far up. I don't know what to do. I don't think I should be in anything. The whole fiscal cliff thing is out there, and here's the way I look at it. If the bulls are working it, let's get in there with them. We will know if there's a sell signal, just like we knew right here, just like we knew right here, just like we knew right here. We know these things ahead of time because of the candlestick signals. They tell us as they're forming throughout the day, and then as they finish their form at the end of the day, they tell us what the probabilities are of tomorrow or maybe the next day and the next day. So I wouldn't be afraid to be long. Now, on the other hand, if it's coming up holiday time and you're planning on taking some time off, there you go. Take some time off. Don't trade. But if you're going to be in the market, if you're going to trade, I wouldn't be afraid. Now, the one thing I wouldn't do is I would not buy too high. Don't chase anything. Don't chase anything. They always come back. They'll always come back to you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start with the featured stock pick today. That's going to be KEG, K-E-G, KEG. KEG is a buy, a breakout buy over that green line there, about $7 and say 5 cents. What I'm looking at is this base right here that this candle broke out. So if we see a little hesitation today, a little pullback, and I don't know what it's doing pre-market. I'm not looking at any pre-market here. If it gives us a little pullback, I would take advantage of it. I think this is the important area rather than the breakout of say yesterday's high. PBO buyers, we want to buy in this area right here. If it'll give it to us anyway, buy in this area, and then we'll be looking at a target. Let's see here. Well, let's do this. There we go. We'll be looking at target about $7.50. First target $7.50. That's about an 8% move. And then we'll look at the next target. Oh, 8, between 8 and a quarter. That's 16-20% move right there. And then of course it could certainly move up higher. Uh, that's today's featured stock pick. I want to go over yesterday's featured stock pick real quick, and that was OCZ. OCZ has pulled back yesterday. It really didn't get going. It just gave us a better buy, I think. I added to it yesterday. I might add to it today, depending on what happens here. I still see OCZ based on the chart moving a little bit higher. We'll watch it. We'll watch it, and then we have our stop in there. So that's important. Keep that stop. If we break down at this red line, we're likely to see that 50-day simple moving average. So keep the stop in place. Alrighty. There we go. All right, let's take a look at CY. This is a featured stock pick today. I've got 13 of them here, so I'm going to try to run through them pretty quick. CY, featured stock pick. We started with this little doji down here. We ran up, pulled back. I mean, it's just continuing to move. We have a nice little 1, 2, 3, 4 bar rally up, 4 bars to the downside, doji. It looks like the trend is continuing. You know what I always say is, if the trend will continue a trend until it's no longer a trend. How do you know it's no longer a trend? Well, how do you no longer it's a bullish trend? Well, there you go right there. That tells you. Here's a little bullish trend that started, and that told us no, it's not. So until we see that bearish sell signal, I would continue to stay long this. If you're looking to get long, certainly a buy over on a breakout, or even a little inside day, little intraday low down here. Wouldn't be afraid to buy that. If it puts in at the end of the day, if that turns out to be a candlestick sell signal, you can get out of it. You can always set that stop in there, always be stopped out of it. But right now it looks like a chart that's still moving. Good volume yesterday, so wouldn't be afraid of that one. DELL. DELL has rallied up. We've pulled back. We're making what looks like a nice little J hook right here. Rallied up, a little pullback, and then we gap up, rally some more, and a little pullback. All this is profit taking. All that is profit taking. Traders taking their money off the table, putting it in their pocket, taking it to the bank. We've got a nice breakout up through the T line. I would use a stop of day before yesterday's low, or possibly the low of yesterday. Also, me personally, what I use is the T line. A close back down through the T line, and I would be out of that. I use that as my lower trend line on a bullish stock. We have GFA. GFA. Looks like it's flagging up here. Let's see, can we push this down? There we go. Looks like it's flagging up here. We've got a couple of dojis starting a nice little J hook now with a good little candle yesterday. Kind of a, not really a morning star signal, but you have the, you have the down move, you have the doji, and then you have the up move. So, if you squint your eyes a little bit, you get that morning star signal. And that is one of my favorite candlestick patterns, because what it does is it points to a downtrend. Then it points to indecision, and then it gives us a reversal signal. So you're getting that down, we'll make that indecision, and then we're getting that move back up. And then in any kind of a J hook scan, I always add this rally to it. And anyone today, I mean, if you're interested, if you have telechart, TC2000, or anything for that matter, I'm glad to give you the code for it. It's not a secret, so just let me know. But what I want to do is look for this rally right here, and that's what we have here. Something that says the bulls are getting into this. There you go. A lot of traders look at this as wave 1 wave 2. We're looking to make money on wave 3. GMCR. GMCR is on the stock pick list today. This is a buy on a breakout. Any kind of a breakout here, I would look at buying it. I think GMCR has plenty room to move up. Maybe one of the trading stocks that we kind of hang on to for some time and trade it up, trade it down, trade it up, trade it down, make a lot of money on it. So here we've had this big rally up, had a sell signal that said time to take a little profits. That's just what we did here. We actually shorted it here, made some good money. Played around with it yesterday, didn't do too well. Didn't lose a lot, but didn't do too well. I was looking for it to pull back a little bit more, but it looks like the buyers are stepping in. We can see that because of yesterday's candlestick. Now what we need to see is follow through. We need to see bullish follow through. Breakout over these little tops right in here, and then of course we need to take out this top, this little top right up here, shooting star top. Next trade idea for today is ISIL. Electronics. Electronics was doing pretty good yesterday, the sector. If you take a look at this, we've got a little W pattern forming. That's one way to look at it. I know some people probably look at it like a nice little cup right in here. This would be a little handle. We're looking for to move up like that. Here we have a nice little J hook. We've rallied up, could have gave it up. Bears got a hold of this, they sunk their teeth in it, and man, they just could have nailed it to the downside. But the bulls stepped in, said, oh no you don't, and they threw it back up. Great follow through, and now we have a little bit of profit taking here, creating a nice little J hook. If we just do something like that, that's what that, you know, perfect world, that's what we're looking for. But we'll trade it like we're going to trade it as if that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll trade it with strength on a breakout. Anything to the right, certainly look at that as a possible trade. What I would do is actually anything in this area about right there, I think is a buy and then an add to on a breakout. So if you have X dollars for full position, you want to buy something less than that X, whatever it may be, buy a quarter, a third, half maybe, and then as it starts to break out, we'll add that other half. We're going to look for that 200-day moving average as being a target, and you know, if you buy somewhere in here, yeah, it's a 12 to 16% run, depending on where you enter and sell. MDR, nice bullish engulf, materials and construction, nice bullish engulf right here. One of my favorite chart patterns when you look at a chart is something that moves up. What that tells me is there's some bullish interest, and then I want to see something move to the right. Doesn't have to be this long necessarily. I don't mind if it's just a few bars. But what this is, excuse me, what this is starting the stair steps to profit. What we're looking for now is this bullish engulf to see follow through. We're looking for something up, and then we're going to look for something to consolidate, and then we're going to look for it to move up and to consolidate. I had to draw this a little parabolic because I ran out of camera over here. But you see the idea there. Rally, consolidate, rally, consolidate. And we're setting up to do that. Nice doji, bullish engulf. Trade this on some follow through. Panel, P-A-N-L. Up, consolidate to the right. We even have a little scoop right in here. If you take a look at this, let's see if I can draw this. There's the handle, and let's see here. Do it this way. Well, if I quit messing around with things, there we go. Let's do it this way. There's your handle, and there's your scoop. You want to buy this on a breakout. I would look for the 50-day moving average. Once we take that out, then I think we look at the 200 up here on panel. You know, if you buy, say, in this area here, you're almost 30%, 28% up to the 200-day moving average. And looking at this chart, I don't see any reason why that cannot be achieved. Based on the way the chart looks, I see that. PGH, another little bullish engulf coming from the bottom here. If we look at PGH, nice little bottom. We have the bottom here. We came up, and then 3 dojis. It just slowly came down, actually creating almost a double bottom right in there. Followed by the big bullish engulf yesterday. This could be what starts to turn this chart around. It's definitely been in a downtrend, so good and oversold. Let's see if that can't run up. If you could buy it somewhere in there, 10% to the 50. From there, I see this moving up, maybe another 10%, giving you 20%. And if it really starts cooking, we could see 25, possibly 30% out of this. And that's PGH. Here's one for the room. A lot of people are following this one in the room. Rose G. I think it was worth the watch list today as a trade idea. We've got a double bottom here. Let's put that right down there. We've got a little double bottom right here. We have little doji gap up right in here. Above the 50, I think sends us to this top right up in here, right in there. And then I think we see the 200-day moving average. Now, there is a problem with Rose G. Rose G is volatile. I know we like volatile stocks, but let's be careful what we wish for. We all like chocolate, but too much chocolate can be bad for you. So those with weak stomachs, those that have trouble moving fast sometimes in a chart and in a market, this might not be the trade for you. It likes to really get going, and get going doesn't have to be always up. It could be down. So if it's volatile, believe me, it can be volatile both ways. So it can hurt you if you're not careful. Then we have SFY, another energy stock. Energy was a nice sector yesterday. Energy is starting to pick up, so we're looking at a couple of those trades today. I think you can see the rounded bottom here that's starting to form, and then we kind of popped up, moving sideways here. Still in that rounded bottom. Nice little pop up over the T line. We have our rounded bottom breakout here. We'll look for that 200-day moving average to be a target. And let's see here. Getting close. STX computer hardware. That was another sector yesterday that worked out very well. And you can see where we've rallied up, we've pulled back. 3 or 4 dojis in here. 3 dojis here, and then 1 up here, a little gap up doji. A little bit of follow through. So what we're looking for is a breakout here. Breakout could send us up. This isn't very much right here, but we start getting up into this area. We're looking at 10 to 15% move, possibly up into this swing, and that gives us 20%. The last chart I have is WDC. WDC. I was in this, sold it yesterday. I'm actually going to get back in it if it gives me the opportunity today. It rallied up. Nice little J hook right in here. I would certainly be trading this on strength. Okay, that is the featured stock picks. I want to congratulate everybody that has been trading Trox. Trox was one of our featured stock picks 5 days ago. 5 days ago, somebody told me a rumor that it was mentioned on CNBC yesterday. We're ahead of them a little bit. Those that got into it on our featured stock pick recommendation, you're buying dinner tonight, okay? Alrighty, I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll see you in a few minutes when the market opens.